I am going to be taking you through this evening about Facebook engagement. For those that have not joined one of my trainings before, my name's Louise, Louise Marks, and I'm Vice President of Marketing for MyCarClub. I've been in the industry of network marketing for a long time, hugely passionate about helping people change their lives. Now, my previous organisation, I was with them for 10 years and I built a business that was turning over around 4 million a year. And that was just using Facebook, because I had I don't know if anyone can relate to this, but my friend circle at the time were like, no, it's never going to work. And I was just getting affected by people's negativity. So I thought, right, I want to go and have a look at a different way. And that's where I decided that I would build completely cold market. And it was all using free Facebook strategies. So what I've been sharing with you guys over the last few weeks is how I've done that. So tonight we're going to be talking about Facebook engagement. So over the last couple of weeks, some of the things that you should have been doing is you should have completed your Facebook facelift. So gone through and got rid of any posts that you didn't think that was relevant. You started warming up the Facebook algorithm and you are ready to move on to the next stage. I touched on previously with your Facebook facelift, you're going to have the nice profile photo, nice cover photo. And you're going to go through and have a look at the post that you've created and thinking, hey, is that attractive to my audience? If it's not, you've got rid of it, you've hidden it, and you've started to warm up the Facebook algorithm, which I shared with you last week. So this is the warm-up post. So I mentioned that I'd taken some time away from social media. I wanted just to be a mum alongside just having time away from social media. So what I was finding on my Facebook was that when I was scrolling through my news feed, all I was getting was adverts. And that's because I wasn't engaging with anybody's content. So I wasn't seeing anything. So what I did was a warm-up post to start warming up the algorithm. And it was something like this. Hey, I've been away from social media for some time. I can't see anyone. Drop me a hi if you see this. So if you're not getting much interaction, you can try a post like this. If you've not been away from social media, but you've not been posting, you can quite simply put, hey, I don't know why, but I can't seem to see any of my Facebook friends. If you see this, give me a hi. Put a picture in there. You can create something on Canva if you're happy enough to post a picture of yourself with a big smiling face, then give it a go. Everybody that comments on that post, you need to comment back. What that does is a number of things. Firstly, if you're commenting back, it's going to look like your post has got a lot more comments than it has. But in the Facebook algorithm, what Facebook does, it goes, hey, do you know what? These two are interacting. They haven't interacted for a while. I'm going to start sharing what these people are posting. So what will happen is that when you do start sharing content and you're sharing your posts, the people that you've been interacting with will start to see it. So they're going to start showing your content that you post on your social media. They're going to start seeing on their newsfeed, which is what you want. Now, coming up next week, I believe we're on week 4 next week, it's about what you're going to be posting. So what you're going to be doing, what we've been doing over the last 3 weeks is the algorithm. We've been getting your Facebook right. We're getting your engagement up, because we want to get your engagement up before you start posting, because you want to have more people seeing the content that you're posting. And that's why I'm just doing these very small bite-sized trainings for you to get your Facebook ready. So what do you want to be doing with your social media? So you want to be teaching, entertaining, informing, or inspire. Now, your Facebook page is not a sales pitch. This will really put people off. They're not going to engage with it. And that's why curiosity is really powerful, which is what I'm going to be teaching you next week. They want to engage with content that's going to make them smile, make them think, or improve their lives in some way. And you need a really good mix of content. People do want to see a window into who you are as an individual. I will post a complete mix of content. What you've got to remember is people buy from people. It's not necessarily the product, it's the person that's behind it that they're putting their, wanting to work with. So if you are building a following on your Facebook, and it's not just business, whatever you do, people will be interested. Now, I've been in the online marketing for a very, very long time, and I've done a number of things. And it isn't about the business that you're with, it's about you as a human, you as a person. I'll give you some examples. Now, I am Christmas crazy. I don't think I've shared that with you guys any before. I know there are a couple of people on here that know that I'm Christmas crazy. In fact, I'll show you. I've recently, can you see Father Christmas there? And I've got a big sleeve with Santa on. So it's something that I am really, really passionate about. So one of the things that I did do about 4 years ago was set up a Facebook group about Christmas, which I absolutely loved. In fact, it was longer than 4 years ago. That Facebook grew so quickly, it was unreal. And what I decided to do was set up a Christmas card exchange. So I ended up setting up a Christmas card exchange for people that were all over the world. And around 2,000 people were in that Christmas card exchange. And because I'd organised it, you can imagine what the postman was like for me at Christmas. I was just getting Christmas card after Christmas card after Christmas card. So I built great friendships around something that I was really, really passionate about. So and I made friends with people from all over the world. So when I started to post content on my profile about what I did outside of that, because I built a friendship around something that I was passionate about, people joined my team. So that's why you've got to, I think we're so focused on, I need to introduce people into my business. I need people. But for me, it is so very different. I'll give you another example. I'm crazy insane about Freddie Mercury. In fact, my daughter, Dolly, her middle name is Mercury. I love him for whatever reason. A Facebook group, 180,000 people. 180,000 people were in that group. I even set up a Shopify store for Freddie Mercury and Christmas. Made tons of money. Why? Because I was really, really passionate about it. And again, I made lots and lots of friends. So whenever I posted on my social media about the business that I was building, people joined. Because I wasn't salesy, I was sharing my passion. So I wanted to give you a bit of an insight into, hey, we can't be a sales pitch. So you need a really, really good mix of content. And like I said, people want a little bit of a shop window into who you are as an individual. This for me is really, really important. You need to be relatable and human, whether it's sharing some behind the scenes content. So for example, I did a post about my daughter today, who's been poorly on and off, and we're finally getting some great results. I might do, I did a post recently about my partner and how supportive she is, and sharing vulnerable emotions, standing up for your values, sharing a funny meme that acknowledges relatable experiences. People want authenticity. They don't want fake. They want to see the real you, and they want to know that they can relate to you. So you need to be relatable and human and not this sales robot. Something else that can help, I noticed actually, because Phil, before I've even done this training, I know I've had quite a few friend requests, and I will always engage with your content if you send me a friend request, because I know that helps your engagement. But I noticed Phil had asked a question on your social media, because if you ask a question, people want to answer because people like to talk. It's a great way to kick off an active comments thread. So how do you, or why do you like this? Do you agree with, or what's your favorite? So asking a question is asking people to engage in the post that you're doing. And again, what that will do to the Facebook algorithm will go, hey, these two people are communicating. I'm going to make sure that I start showing your content on their news feed. This is so important. If someone takes the time to comment on one of your posts, make sure you reply. No one likes to be ignored, and people who engage with your posts want you to engage in return. It makes them feel valued and that they're being listened to. If you are serious about building on social media, you need to make sure that you are setting aside time daily to prep your Facebook. You're warming up the algorithm, doing that in the morning, and making sure that you're setting time aside. Now, I know everyone can have a tendency to sit, I'll just do a bit of a, and do this, and get lost in social media. Can be very, very time consuming and not productive at all. I've done it. I'm guilty of it. What I would recommend that you do is set aside, bite-sized chunks of time. So it might be, I don't know, 8:30 in the morning. You check your notifications, you warm up the algorithm by liking and commenting on people's posts, see if anyone's responded to yours, you comment back. Make sure that you are doing this on a daily basis and you are responding to everybody, because that will create loyalty. Use Facebook stories, got Carlos on here. These Facebook stories are really powerful because you can post stories as many times as you like, and they literally come at the top of your news feed. And that's great placement for drawing eyeballs to your content, where there are 500 million people using Facebook stories every day, and it's not spammy. You can post as many times as you like. Also, you'll see on this post that I did here, again, there's no links. I've not said anything about who it is, what it is, all of that. 401 viewers on that. The great news is you can you've got 401 people that have seen that, and you can see who they is. I can't even speak tonight. So what essentially you could do is, hey, I saw that you liked my video on Facebook. Would you like me to get you some information? Or thanks for taking the time to watch my stories. This is a really informal way of sharing content, and it allows you to often post as often as you like without worrying about flooding the news feed. And it's a really, really great way of getting your message out, because people need to see things. I think it was between 7 and 12 times before they make a decision as to whether they want to know more. And if you're not posting links and sharing MyCarClub everywhere, people don't have to come, if you've got MyCarClub and you're sharing links, people can go Google it. You don't want that. You want to be dangling that carrot so people go, what is it that you're doing? And if I could show you my inbox, the amount of people that have come to me and said, tell me about the car, because I've not really shared any details. I've just given little snippets so people are curious as to what it is that I am doing. Take an interest. Set aside time every day to spend time on other people's profiles, commenting and finding out about them. Genuine interest. This has to be a priority, engaging more. I am very, very much a people person, and when I get new contacts on social media, I will take that time to make an effort. For example, Phil, I noticed his post, wanted to give him a bit of a mention tonight. No, it's for no gain of mine at all, but I know it makes a difference. And that's what people want when they're on social media. They want to feel more than just a number, and that you are genuinely interested in them as a person. Relationship first, so that when you have built that relationship, that connection with somebody, so when you do post, people are coming to you rather than you having to reach out to them. Really, really important that you create a contact list. Whatever you use is entirely up to you. I've recently just got this little book because I think I'm up to like 3,900 friends on Facebook, and I've got so many people that have reached out to me that I need to record it, because my inbox is so active, messages get lost. Because I've recently done in my Christmas group, reinstated the Christmas card exchange, and my inbox is absolutely full with people sending me their addresses and wanting to get started. So with the Christmas card exchange, so I need to make sure that I am tracking everything, whether you use an app on your phone, whether you use paper-based, whatever it is, whatever fits for you. Also, I have created a document, if anyone wants that, where you can record the information. I'm very much pen to paper. I'm old in terms of, I mean, I'm obviously IT literate, but I just like using a pen and paper. So I do have a document that you can use to record all of that with your notes. Now, following up is key. Now, everyone, I mean, the stats are really, really shocking. Most people stop at 2. It's that 48% of marketers never follow up. And with a prospect, only 25% people follow up twice. Look at that, the sales stats there, 80% are made. I think it's on this between the 7th and the 12th. And in fact, in my previous organization, one of the key things that I taught my team was following up. And it wasn't always, hey, about business. And I wouldn't go, hey, just checking in to see if you're interested in the business yet. If somebody said no to me, that was just a no for now, because people's circumstances change. And there was a lady that I was talking to on social media for 8 years. And circumstances change, people's circumstances change, you know, life happens. And for those 8 years, I nurtured that relationship. And after those 8 years, it was time. And she was ready. So that's why relationship building and showing up for the people that you're connected with on social media is so, so important. I was headhunted into another organization a number of years back. I was approached by a company to move over to them. And one of the guys that was my upline is one of the top network marketers in the world. And he is so, so awesome. And even though I'm not building there, he's not burnt those bridges. He still reaches out to me and checks in. And that's what I think is really, really important. It is about people first and nurturing those relationships. So just remember that people aren't just a number. People want to feel valued and heard. So anyway, I'm going off in a tangent. This is what I do when I get passionate about social media. So follow up and record. Okay, Facebook groups. Creating a Facebook group is a great way to get fans involved and engaged. More than 1.8 billion people are using Facebook groups, and this is how I built my business. Those meaningful interactions in groups can create loyalty and lead to increased engagement on your Facebook profile. Now, I did mention this last week. I've got something coming up that I am in the process of working on. Now, I have a group that I've set up that is going to be our group. And this is going to be a group. I'm going to teach you in there how you recruit. It's going to be a group. We're going to have two groups, a team one and a prospecting one. And the prospecting one is where you're going to add people that are interested in MyCarClub. There's going to be videos in there. We're going to get the welcomes in there. Anyone that does fast track bonus, anyone that achieves champion status. It's going to be a very, very active group where we all collaborate as a team. So when you are adding people into that group, they can see that it is busy and that people are engaging and things are growing very, very quickly. But I'm in the infancy stage of starting that because I want to make sure that we get it absolutely right. But it can be really, really powerful if we came together as a group and people are in there and they're seeing that all these different people are joining, people are achieving fast track bonus and all of those amazing things. People will want to be part of that. People want to see, they don't want to miss out. And that's what we're going to be doing with the Facebook group. And I'm going to be teaching you the ATM method, but that is to come. So coming next week, I'm going to be talking about creating curiosity, dangling that carrot, not posting links, getting information, just enough information for people to go, tell me a little bit about what it is that you're doing, because you don't want people to go to Dr. Google. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. I'm going to come back. Has anyone got any questions? Making it easy for me tonight. Okay. Max Sam, raised hand.
Yes, thank you. I don't have a question, but I've missed maybe the last two that you've done. Is it possible to get a recording for it, please?
Yeah, I believe they're on YouTube, aren't they, Ken? Yes, yeah. Hopefully you're in the MyCarClub chat, and we can get them posted in there.
Yes, yes, go to YouTube /@MyCarClub channel.
Thank you, Ken.
All right, thank you so much.
Anyone else? Everyone's hiding from me tonight. So I hope that has helped. Please, what I would say is if you want to connect with me on Facebook, please do that. I will engage with your content because I know that that's going to really, really help. And also, if you've got teammates that you're friends with on Facebook, engage on their content because what they'll do is they'll reciprocate it all. It all really, really helps in increasing your engagement as well as theirs. But I am excited because we have got the Facebook group coming up, which I know is going to be really, really powerful. When I launched that in the company that I was moved to, I went to #1 in Europe within 3 months, and that was just using Facebook groups. And I want to be able to do that for you guys. So we have that coming really, really soon. But please connect and we'll go from there. Ran, I think there's a question.
Yes, thank you very much. I missed quite a bit of it. The audio went at one point, but through no fault of yours, I think the problem was at my end. However, I would love to connect with you on Facebook. How and by what means could I connect with you? Could you be so kind and maybe post your information or something so we can have it?
Let me see if I can do that now, actually. Are you in the car club group?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I'll post my link in there for you, if that helps, and then you'll be able to go from there.
Thank you kindly, I appreciate it.
Well, it's lovely to have you all with me this evening. I hope you all have a fantastic evening. Next week, I'm going to be talking about dangling the carrots. So people have to come to you and you don't even have to reach out to them. So come join me next Thursday. And then on Sunday, I will be doing the presentation as normal. Have a fab evening, guys. It's nice to see you all. And I will catch up with you guys really, really soon. Take care. Bye. Bye.
Thank you.